What's up guys, this is Reaper from ECG Airsoft coming at you with our first gun review of the KJW P226 by Sig Sauer. It is fully licensed. You notice here on the handguards it says Sig Sauer, meaning of course fully licensed handgun. Now this is a gas blowback, as you know, soft air, airsoft, whatever you want to call it. And it does look and feel a lot like the real gun. You notice it has metal slides and a lot of the other features are the same except maybe the orange tip. This one is threaded on the inside and there's a different one as well I'm going to show you in a second that's a bit different. Alright, well, as I mentioned, these do come in two colors. Mine of course is in tan, and then you have Wraith's, which is olive drab green, and they're both the same except his doesn't have the little dorky orange thing on it. Well, if you notice, a lot of this gun, like I said, a lot of it's real. The handguard is plastic, and this is actually a pretty good gun. I've used it out on the field a few times, and you notice it has all these buttons and triggers here. All of these are modeled after the real gun. Now, there are a few features on it. Alright guys, I mentioned earlier that we have all these buttons and triggers. I'm going to go ahead and show you what they do. Now, you see these two here. One of them is the slide catcher. You go here. It looks just like a rear handgun. Like I said, it functions like one too. I'll show you that in a second. And what you do is this goes ahead and loads the BB. You can see the mag's already in there. There aren't any BBs loaded in this one. And what you do is you go ahead and hit this to release the slide, and the gun's ready to fire. Of course, if you have BBs in it, it's not going to stop. Alright? And you have here, this is the hammer release. The hammer back here is already back and ready to fire. So you pull this trigger, decock it, and it's not going to fire. Alright? And you have this button here. This is the button that releases the mag. Now, one thing I will say about this gun is when you're on the field trying to hold this gun and do all the functions with it, this button can be hit a lot on accident as you're trying to go because, of course, this is where you hold the gun. So that button can be pressed, but you kind of get used to it as you use the gun more and more. Alright? And this gun also has a hop-up. A lot of you want to know where it is. So what you do, you pull this slide here, and you make sure the mag's out, of course, or else this won't do anything. And you go ahead and pull the slide off. This pulls the gun apart. And if you notice here, there's a little dial. That's your hop-up. I will mention, when I was first using this gun, it kind of curved quite a bit. And then we managed to figure out how to get the hop-up going. And the gun shoots a lot straighter and a lot better. Go ahead and slide this back. Pull it back all the way, make sure it's in the cock position, and get the slide to go back on. And you're ready to go. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, now that I've showed you some of the features of the gun and what it does and what it looks like, we're gonna go ahead and go to the range and show you what it does. Alright guys, welcome to the fire range. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I'm using, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you and let you hear what it sounds like. We're using green gas here. This is King Arms soft air green gas. It's a good bottle. This one's kind of expensive. You can get them a little bit cheaper online at whatever sites you know. If you do know one's really cheap, go ahead and let us know on our site. And I'm gonna go ahead. Here's our mag. This mag holds about 25 BBs. I only have a few in here right now just for testing purposes, and it's already loaded. So I'm gonna go ahead and load the mag, cock it, and it's ready to go. So here we go. And of course, when you stop firing, if you run out of gas or if the BBs run out, it'll go ahead and get stuck like this. Of course, always make sure that you don't have any BBs left. And there we go. Take the mag out. You go ahead and make sure you discharge the gun. Make sure there's no BBs left in it in case you have any gas. You don't want any accidental misfires. Well, that's my review of the Sig Sauer P226. Please like our page and check out more videos when we get them up. Thanks.